Okay, so this section is all about our customer. Who is our ideal customer? We've got a product. Now, who is the perfect person who's actually going to buy this? This is the holy grail of marketing. Clearly, I've got a product. I basically just want to go to my perfect customer, present it, and not waste any time on anybody else. Okay, this is a huge topic, and I don't want you to get bogged down. I don't want to get too worried because I'm going to show you in a bit how we're going to use Facebook targeting to laser in on these people. But for the moment, I want you to just start broadening your mind a bit and thinking about what your customer might look like. And in order to help you, I'm going to take you through a few bullet points here. And it's going to start sparking some things in your brain, I guarantee it. With the products that I've selected, I'll use that to put that in context. But you hopefully have picked other products by this stage. And this is going to start bringing the two together. So first and foremost, gender. My jewelry is probably best selling to women, if we're honest. Age. My particular jewelry probably sells better to 30-plus-year-olds. I know that from experience. It just does. But your products might definitely apply to an older person or maybe to a younger person. Where do they live? Again, jewelry is kind of independent, but maybe you've got a product that is more pertinent to the UK market than the US market, or maybe you're in the US market and it makes more sense for people who live in cities, or maybe it makes more sense for people who live in the mountains and some sort of outdoor product. I don't know, but start thinking about very objectively whether where they live has any impact. Now, the next three I've grouped them up actually all in yellow here because they're kind of important. They're ones that I think about the most. So what products do they like? If I am selling dog jewelry to somebody, then clearly people like dogs. If it's Labrador jewelry, for example, then they'll like Labradors. And I put like that because I'm sort of referring at this stage, as I slowly start to introduce the concept, I'm referring to Facebook. Right, we like things in Facebook. I enjoy outdoor sports a lot, so I like a lot of outdoor sports type pages. So Facebook has profiled me in that way. So I can find people, in my example, who like Labradors, for example. That's going to start narrowing down who my ideal customer is. What services do they like? People who have dogs might have particular services. Could be a dog grooming service, for example, that they have liked. What sort of services do they use as a dog owner, or indeed in the context of your product? What brands do they like? Dog owners typically, let's talk about dog food brands, for example. That would be a brand that they would adhere to and have liked on Facebook. You might have a particular brand of, I don't know, skis or something like that, that your product, if you're in the skiing market, for example, they like a particular brand of skis or a particular brand of basketball. No idea, but the brand that they like is helping to shape what this ideal customer looks like. And what communities and groups do they belong to? This is an interesting one. Dog owners, for example, might belong to dog training communities, or dog owners clubs or whatever. Think about the communities and the groups that they belong to. So we've gone from, having really no idea perhaps what our customer looks like, and maybe from, in my example, a woman who might like to buy some jewelry. We've narrowed it down by age. We've started to think about the kind of products and the services and the brands that they would like and the communities and the groups that they belong to. Now, there's a lot there, but I encourage you to get out a piece of paper, take this screen, put it on pause or whatever, and just start to, take some notes, get your creative juices flowing with the products that you've selected, and see if you can come up with some, nice little bullet points underneath these main headlines that would start to build up what your customer avatar looks like. And what you'll find is that the more you do this, the easier it will become. In the beginning, you might feel a little bit, it's like, whoa, I'm not quite sure what to do here. But just start writing and it will start to happen. And slowly on, after you've done, 3, 4, 5, 10 of these, you'll do it very, very quickly. It will start to become second nature.